I'm in a pretty good mood. This morning I got on the bathroom scale, and after 5 long years, finally, the battery was dead. So relieved. It's so hard obsessing about trying to get healthy. My diet really affects me. I quit drinking for a month, my skin cleared up, my sleep patterns improved, then I quit eating sugar, all my joints stopped aching, then I quit drinking coffee, couldn't shit in the mornings, coffee's back. I'm just trying to keep it together. I'm 63, it's not old for this crowd, but it's old, like I'm falling apart. I'm not just physically, mentally, we get confused. Whenever I hear a guy my age say, age is just a number, every time I'm like, oh shit, he forgot his number. It happens. I'm not getting better with age, I'll put it that way. In 2015, my favorite time for sex was middle of the night after staying out really late and having fun. And I'll admit it now, my favorite time for sex, 2015. It was so much better. I don't have any lofty goals either. I'm literally just trying not to die. I have one friend just pass, and I'm just stay alive. No long-term plan. Here's my bucket list. Don't kick it. That's it. That's it. My daughter knows I'm worried about it, so she took me for Father's Day. She took me to an all-day health spa, got a bunch of treatments, supposed to feel better. I don't know, because after each treatment, they tell you what's wrong with you. I didn't like that part, right? They said, okay, after my massage, technician says, you need a complete muscle detox. Then after a facial, she was like, you need a hydrating face cream. Then after my haircut, she's like, you need a hat. That was uncalled for. I'm just glad I made it here today. Yesterday, my electric car just died when I took it through the car wash. Luckily, it started today. I just had to let it sit all night in a bag of rice. Relationship advice, something I wish I would have learned a lot earlier than I did. And it's really simple in your relationship. If you're the person in your relationship that could just help your partner sleep better at night, take away some of their anxieties, maybe make them feel safe and secure, you're going to be replaced by a weighted blanket. It was a rough Christmas. I lost a relationship over Christmas, and a bad breakup over Christmas. The concept, not just the time frame, we were arguing about Christmas. She turned to me and she said, no one even cares about the true meaning of Christmas anymore. All anyone cares about is whether they're going to get the newest Apple Watch or video game console. And I was like, oh, this is starting to feel like she's just not going to get me that Apple Watch. I'm going to cut my losses. Two friends of mine, I'm going to call a couple friends of mine that are a couple, are getting divorced, and been together a long time, but the last 3 years hasn't been great. The whole pandemic lockdown part, first time they spent 24 hours a day around each other, and the wife just told me for 3 years she's realized she's been living with a narcissist. I was like, yeah, at least you have someone, right? You think living with a narcissist is hard? Try living alone as a narcissist. It's exhausting. Oh my God. I was married 20 years, divorced 10 now, it's all right. She was cheating, she married the guy, and we hang out now. It's super awkward. Especially for him, because when I first found out about them, he was like, just don't kill me. Now I see him all the time, he's like, just kill me. And I'm a better person for going through it. That's what I'm glad. I'm more accepting, I'm less judgmental. I get it now. I'm doing things I would have never done before. About a year ago, I was dating a woman who stars in amateur porn on the net. She doesn't know about it. It's between us. I think it was just crazy. My life's been crazy. Here's a story that will wrap it all up, how crazy my life is. Monday morning, I was up early, looking out my window, having a cup of coffee. I saw my neighbor walking his dog. They walked over to my house. The dog craps in my yard, And he just walks off, didn't pick it up. So I waited till I saw him leave for work. I went outside. I picked up the dog poop, put it in a brown paper bag, walked over to his house, fucked his wife.